Have you ever noticed that during this journey of spirituality, of fulfillment, of happiness, you find yourself completely unhappy? I'm not talking about because of what's going on in your life, but I'm actually talking about as you go through this process of consciously opening and revealing and realization and just expansion of your consciousness. You feel a sense of heaviness, intensity, stress, even anxiety sometimes as you just really go out and do your best to be better, to find who it is that you really are and understand yourself and really connect with yourself. I think it's very fascinating when we look at ourselves as we go along this journey, as we look at spiritual teachers and gurus, and we look at them and we like, well, they consider themselves very consciously spiritual and, advanced and far along in the spiritual journey, but yet they seem unhappy. They're so serious. And I think it's important to acknowledge the fact that spirituality should not be so serious. We should be having fun along this journey. And though this journey is one of looking to expand and grow and, come into realization as to who you are, and though you may want it with everything that you have to understand that the wanting it is the thing that causes us the suffering. It causes us the levels of depression, anxiety, stress, because wanting it makes you really feel like it's out of touch, that it's out of reach. But really what you should be thinking is it's already mine. It's already there. You just have to open yourself up to it. It's like having a bag or a pot of gold, and it's simply there. You just have to reveal it. You just have to accept it. You just have to come to embrace it, not question whether or not you deserve it or not feel like, I'm guilty of having this thing and I haven't worked for it. The point of this all is that you have worked for it because you are here. You materialize yourself in this reality. Therefore, you deserve all of the beautiful things that come with it. Now, as you go on this journey and you think about the things that you want to learn, the techniques you want to apply, and how much and how fast you want to be able to master these things, always keep in mind that it's important not to take it too seriously, because that pulls you further away from the thing that you are seeking to achieve. It pulls you further away from the happiness, the joy, the bliss, and it brings you further away to a space of depression, anxiety, worry, and it's just not worth it. So you have to implement things that are going to remind you that this journey is about joy and happiness. And you have to make it fun, even if there's challenges, even if you look at, this idea of reading this book or reading a number of books every month or going on a retreat where there are going to be some things that are going to challenge who you are and challenge the things that you have done before in your life. And that it's going to be tough. Approach those things with a sense of adventure and joy. Approach those things with a sense of playfulness. You can take things seriously, but also have fun along the way. So learn to embrace those two characteristics, those two personalities, those two elements, and bring them together as one, because you being completely serious without having fun is not going to get you the outcome that you want. You being completely all about fun without having a sense of commitment and focus is also not going to get you what you want. So you have to bring those two together. And, I myself have that experience where I'm so focused on achievement and challenging. I love challenging myself that I actually forget the joy of the process, the joy of the revelation, the joy of breaking through and making progress. And you have to acknowledge that it's important to see where your downfalls are, what things come up for you, but don't judge yourself for them. Don't beat yourself up about them. Don't look at them as weaknesses. Look at them as opportunities to strengthen, to evolve. Now, the bottom line here is you must have fun with this process of life. You know, life is short. And during this process, make sure, even though you are committed and you are focused on this conscious spiritual journey, that you are clear that the journey is about enjoyment. The journey is about opening yourself up, realizing that you are the God of your universe and that there is nothing that isn't within your fingertips. There is nothing that you cannot materialize and create. This is all a game. We've decided to come here and play this game and see if we can figure it all out again. You see, if we can figure it all out again is the game. So once you realize that you have already figured it out before, it's just simply a matter of going through the process. It's just simply a matter of letting yourself go through the trials and errors, right? And letting the information, the insight, the wisdom reveal itself to you over time. And it's just that. It's just a matter of time. But you have to push forth and put in the effort. You have to put in the work. Don't just sit idle, scared. Don't just sit idle, frustrated or angry or depressed. Keep moving forward. That's how you become one with your truth. That's how you become who you truly are. You see, that's how you reveal the pot of gold that is you. So continue to go on this journey. Have a sense of seriousness about this, commitment, consistency, patience, but most importantly, have the joy, the adventure, the pleasure, the happiness, the playfulness. And there you will bring those two together to create the ultimate experience of spirituality. Thank you, and continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.